Oliver's Life program is setting up a kitchen in a way that the food is already cooked before you come home hungry. What are we making, Miss Rachel? What would you like?
I would like to make spinach dip, maybe like a tuna salad, like something quick to have.
Always have tuna salad.
Yeah.
Right?
And then
Dinner?
I need to make something for dinner. Yeah.
Okay.
So
we just bought a roast, so we're going to put the roast in the crock pot so we don't have to mess with the stove. It's summer, so it's hot. Good thing. Okay, great. The best way to cut a pepper is to slice into it and then cut it right below the seed line and then gently cut around. That way you don't have to worry about the seeds at all. Just have a scraps bowl by you so you don't have to keep running back and forth to the... Same thing with the tomato, cut on the side of the belly button. So you only have to cut it out once. And then cut the belly button off right there. And that's it. All right. Black pepper's plenty.
no,
Okay.
it's empty.
Okay. We're cutting carrots. Next recipe on the books for today is tuna salad. Could I have a little bowl, please?
Thank you.
Right.
Here's your ramekin.
Ramekin, that's right, fancy. That's us.
Here's my plastica baga.
Plastica, fancy.
Go ahead.
And we're done with slicing the olives.
I did those. That's why they're perfectly sliced.
Perfectly sliced.
Almost like a machine did them.
That's right, amazing. Let's hide the can, huh?
Yeah.
The peppers in small pieces because we are making tuna salad. Yum, yum. You want it yellow?
Yeah, yellow's my favorite.
Yellow's your favorite. That's what you get. Rachel,
Yes.
Vanna White?
Do I need to help break the tuna?
No, you need to get me some mayo and some
Oh,
mustard.
I'm like, good, because you're doing such a good job.
No, there is no help needed for the breaking of the
Uh-oh,
tuna.
it's Hellman's Light.
I can live with that. Whatever you got, I'm willing to take. This is your house, your domain, your kingdom.
I'll squeeze the mayo in.
That's awesome.
Oops, we're almost out.
Oh, that's fabulous. I wish I could help you, but I'll tune it out. Italian seasoning into the tuna. Ooh. And a little bit of garlic powder. That's why it's important to have these off. The whole time you're cooking, just leave the lids off.
That was directed towards you, Roger. Do not put our lids back on.
Okay. And awesome. All right.
Do we do lemon juice now or later?
We'll do lemon juice now.
Okay.
Actually, this one's almost out. We're gonna need to cut the other one.
The motion that I use with my arm, it makes absolutely no difference.
That is so worth it. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay.
It
let's
is
taste
pretty. It is an explosion of colors. I like to dip a chip in everything.
So bring it out, girl. Let's have some fun with this. Oh my gosh, this is so good. That's ridiculous. Do you make this all the time now?
I do all the time. Yeah.
God bless you. It should not even be legal.
Oh, I can seriously eat the rest of it. So whatever.
Head rolling.
We're cutting the avocado and then getting it out the spoon. Getting ready to make crab cakes. Half an avocado, half a red pepper, and half a green pepper. 2 green onions, finely chopped.
Because my drawers are so organized, I am able to quickly grab a measuring cup.
Can of crab meat, 6 ounces. Another can of crab meat. 2 cups of Japanese breadcrumbs. The brand name on this is Panko. And while I mix this together, Miss Rachel is going to get a little ramekin.
Which is a little bowl.
Really?
You're not Rachel Ray.
Nowhere near. Bless my heart. 2 eggs.
How little?
Not that little. Actually, a little bit bigger. You might as well get mix it gently. 1 teaspoon garlic powder.
That's probably half.
To about a tablespoon of mustard. Yep, beautiful.
And that's Dijon mustard.
Dijon mustard or whatever mustard, doesn't really
What
matter.
did you just dump in
The
there?
best is Dijon mustard or stadium mustard.
What did?
Well,
Well, wait a minute. What did you just dump in there?
Where?
You dumped in,
1 teaspoon garlic powder and 1 teaspoon Italian seasoning.
and you also did salt, right?
And I did 1/2 teaspoon of salt.
Stadium mustard.
Okay, Miss Rachel, we need a pan.
Mayonnaise. I guess I don't need to lift that up for you, do I?
No. Go.
We're going.
I have this
About-
stadium mustard.
Okay, I'll take that too. It's
How
about
much?
2 tablespoons.
2 options.
All right.
Again, because I'm so organized. If we're going to be making several of them, if we'd like a flat surface,
Would you like to make several of them? They will last until Sunday.
let's make them, and then we can just put them on this.
Awesome. Fantastic. Let's do that.
Camera's rolling.
Lemon juice into the crab cakes. Start off with high, and then as they start cooking, then you turn it down to medium.
Okay.
But you need a really
Rolling.
yeah. The plastic spatula just kind of move the oil around really good. So that it's nice and coated. Okay, great. Well, that smells so good.
Rolling.
And here we're going to put the olive oil and the spinach.
Just eyeball it.
Eyeball it. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going.
Her eyeballs are better than mine.
Eyeballs are bigger. That's enough. Awesome.
Do we do the seasoning now?
No, first we do the spinach and let it wilt a little bit, then we add the seasoning. If not, the seasoning tends to burn in the oil and then it comes out kind of tasting funny. So.
Oh.
Here we are rolling.
D, what? That's so much in there.
It's so cute. So we coat it because the pan is definitely not up. Is it even on yet?
Oh, Christ.
Okay. Okay, it's hot. It's steaming.
Rolling.
An important part about this is not to make them big because then they really will not cook in the middle. So you want them flat.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that sounds good. Okay, now this is the moment where we kind of turn the stove down a little bit.
Do you want me to? You're right next to it.
Okay.
Okay. I get it that I'm Vanna White, but if you're closer, you just do it.
I've had a blast with you today. Now that your
Now
now that your personalities all come out and
that I know I'm allowed to act normal.
As you can obviously see, Miss Rachel, this is not a quick fix by any stretch of the imagination. So if you're going to spend time in the kitchen, you might as well be cooking up 5, 6, 7 things at once instead of trying to.
Yeah. Well, this is nice though, because I can have these for dinner tonight.
Right.
Also,
So you're not
and then
really
tomorrow I can make them like in a sandwich.
You're not really ever just cooking for
No.
one meal. You're cooking for 2 or 3 meals at a time, and that really alleviates some of the pressure of having to cook 1 meal at a time and just clean that up. You're cooking all this food, and you're cleaning up only once instead of every single time for each recipe or each meal. 1 teaspoon onion powder. 1 teaspoon garlic powder. 1 teaspoon Italian seasoning. 1 teaspoon seasoned salt. Do you have tongs? I could
I don't know. Let me check back here.
Oh, you know what else we need? Some Mrs. Dash.
Are these tongs?
Dash, which I'm about to just throw. Okay. We're still leaving out our jars of seasoning because we're going to use it for one more recipe. No, I used to put them away. Ooh, that was beautiful.
Yep. So if we want to use the food processor, we a dollop.
There you go. Tell her to take a bite. Have at it.
Very good.
Heaven. Making the rest of the spinach dip. 2 packs of cream cheese. Don't be afraid to use your fingers. Smush it all in there. Get the tongs. Oh, I forgot. Oh, heaven. Lovely. Beautiful. Woohoo!
Oh. Alright, how am I still hungry though?
You're not, we're just like tasting and dipping and stuff, so it's fine.
I ate a tuna sandwich, a whole crab cake.
Half. It was 1 piece of bread, right? Two and a half pound roast. It gets 8 cups of water, or what, and all the seasoning that goes in it. We have our open jars since we've been cooking all day. Thank you, ma'am. I need the seasoned salt and the Mrs. Dash too. Yep. Yay. And Miss Rachel, if you could kindly cut the carrots, we'd be all set. And also, Miss Rachel does not care for celery, so we're not going to use it. Okay, this gets a lot of seasoning. It gets 2 tablespoons of Mrs. Dash. 2 tablespoons of seasoned salt. 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning. And 2 tablespoons of onion powder. And 2 tablespoons of garlic powder. Okay. There are very few people, or anybody in their right mind, no, I'm just kidding, who would clean up, leave the dishes till the end. When you clean as you go, it's almost like having an assistant, because to have a pile full of dishes after all this work that you have to do anyways, it is almost overwhelming. So the best thing to do is just clean as you go. Rinse the dishes, and then you can put them in the sink when you're finished. Rachel, when I told you in the car about what I was talking about earlier, when everything has a place, it's called mise en place in French. And like, for example, now that we're cleaning up and everything, if you come over here and you see that the salt's here, and you kind of remember in your mind that where everything is, if you put the salt exactly where it is, it'll stay like that. And it's almost like having your own personal assistant at all times in yourself. Instead of spending the whatever time every couple of months to come in here and clean it up, when you're coming home from the grocery store, if you put the spaghetti sauce with the spaghetti sauce and it's in your mind every single time, then it ends up there, and then, like I said, life just gets to flow a little bit easier.